We're sitting in the main lake of Beauchene. It's a huge lake, and it's full of walleye, pike, lake trout, smallmouth bass, and probably some more.
They're so pretty.
Oh, might be a nice one, too. I'll take him, and I'll take a bunch of his buddies, too.
Look how pretty that is.
How's that for a bonus fish? When I'm out here looking for smallmouth bass. Oh, that's the one. That's awesome.
It's like the definition of a football.
Look at that little guy.
That's a lot of fun.
There we go.
The Fishin' Canada Show, brought to you in part by Quebec Outfitters, over 330 fishing destinations. Princecraft Boats, the spirit of boating. Sail, the ultimate destination for your outdoor adventures. And Garmin, tell a new fish story.
Yes, we're in for some good fishing in Canada.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Fishin' Canada Show. Our 40th season has been all about highlighting the places, people, and fisheries that have played a major role in shaping the Fishin' Canada Show and Canadian fishing culture in general. Today, we're sending Pete Bowman and Dean Taylor to a part of the country that's done just that. Similar to Ontario, Quebec is often associated with its major urban center, Montreal. But that tells us just a fraction of the story this massive province has to share. Quebec is geographically Canada's largest province. Within its vast landscape sit over 500,000 lakes and rivers, containing over 118 native and introduced species. Today, we're exploring one of the most accessible destinations for anglers living in the metropolis of Toronto, heading just a few hours north to the world-renowned La Réserve Beauchene in the region of Abitibi-Témiscamingue. This trip will give the boys a little taste of just how much opportunity La Belle Province offers its anglers.
We have 40 different lakes spread out on a territory of 50,000 acres. You'll get the chance to try to get one of our fish species, from brook trout to splake, to pike, to smallmouth, lake trout, and walleyes.
Sitting on the main lake of Beauchene. It's a walleye, right?
That's a walleye.
Oh, good job, buddy. We're sitting in the main lake of Beauchene here, setting up the chute, starting
Now
out,
he's fighting.
you know. Oh, yeah, look at the belly on that.
That's not like the Kippawa ones.
No, different. So Lake Beauchene in Quebec. Ooh, what's that? Look, it's not a bad fish.
No, it's not.
And we have a lot of fishing opportunities ahead of us in this trip. He's not big, but he's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Perfect little walleye to start it out with. Thank you very much. Awesome. And trolling over a ton of deep water in the main lake, the main Beauchene lake where the camp is on, where the lodge is called. So what Dean and I are gonna do, we're gonna fish this lake to try and get some big walleye. And then we're gonna do a little bit of out lake stuff. Dean's gonna do some trout stuff on one of the little lakes, and I'm gonna go try and do a smallmouth thing on another little lake. And just show you the opportunities that you have here, because this place has got so much going for it. It's unbelievable. And the fishing is outstanding. So if we can get, a mixture of brook trout, splake, whatever we can get, Dino can put together,
yeah.
And then I can get some smallies or whatever. If there's pike in that lake too, maybe a pike. And we're gonna take it a day at a time and have some fun. So let's do it, buddy.
Yes, sir.
La Réserve Beauchene and the province of Quebec is best experienced by embracing its variety. To do this, Pete and Dean are splitting up, hitting a handful of the 40 back lakes within the reserve before meeting back up at the main lake for some good old-fashioned walleye trolling. Beauchene makes these back lake trips easy, each one accessible by road or ATV trail. Once there, Princecraft boats equipped with electric motors are always ready for anglers who are looking for that remote lake experience. Dean's location today is a small, deep lake on the northwest side of the reserve called Foley Lake. It's one of the most popular trout fisheries at Beauchene, prized for its large numbers of splake and used as an experimental lake for growing trophy-caliber brook trout. With the hot conditions he's facing, the cool, deep waters here give Dean the best chance at catching one of these spectacular fish. Although the midsummer conditions today might not call for speckled trout fishing, in our opinion, you just can't turn down the opportunity when visiting this part of the world. With dedicated management plans and an endless amount of perfectly tailored habitat, many anglers consider Quebec among the best places on earth to target brook trout. Splake, the other species in Foley, are frequently stocked in Quebec to help relieve some of the pressure on native brook trout, still giving anglers access to some of the most beautiful and challenging fish on the planet. A cross between a brook trout and a lake trout, these hatchery-grown hybrids are aggressive, beautifully colored, and endlessly adaptable to their environments, all while rarely competing with native fish for the spawning habitat they desperately covet. Today, fly rod in hand, Dean is hoping to give us a look at both.
I'm not a splake expert, but the way you can tell is that tail is not square. So the lake trout have the forked tail. Brook trout are known for that big square one. This one's got just about in the middle. That's gotta be a fish. Hit mid-column, we're way too deep to be snagging, I hope. Hope I'm not jinxing it, but that was a good hit. Took me to the reel right away, which when you're trout fishing on the fly, you normally don't have to go to your reel super quick. You normally have a lot of line in the boat, but I've kind of been trolling with this wind. It's been so hard to stay on these schools of fish. Got a bit of a contrast. I'm fly fishing, but I am using live scope. So a bit, I'm not a purist by any means, but this feels pretty good. It's still kind of, you don't know if it's a splake or a brookie until you got them in the net almost. They fight so similar, they look so similar. That looks like a brook trout, it's pretty dark. Little guy. Oh yeah, that's a brookie for sure. Look at that. now he's fighting. But you can see the tail here, that big square tail, that's a brook trout. And look at the colors on this. I'm keeping them wet because it's a bit hot out. Look at the colors on that fish. The red spots, the red and the yellow. They're so pretty. Get him back right away. There he goes. That is so cool. So you're probably noticing I'm doing something pretty unconventional today. I am trolling with live scope, but on the fly. My plan today was to fish a nymph under an indicator. The brook trout are down pretty low. And my original plan actually was to pick up one of these variety packs at sale. Thankfully, they have pretty much everything you need because they do have streamers in here as well. And that's what I'm trolling behind the boat right now. I have a sink tip on, so it's getting down about 15 feet. That's been pretty much where the splake and the brook trout are mixed in. It's getting right in their wheelhouse, and I've been able to pick up a couple, so it's been a lot of fun. Wow, I saw him, that hit hard. That's gotta be a splake. He smoked it. And it's hard to tell on a 4-weight. A 4-weight in the conventional world would be equivalent to fishing like an ultralight. Mostly just because you're fishing really small stuff for brook trout and splake. It has less to do with the fish than it does the fly. Yeah, it's a splake. It's funny with splake too because, so these are a mix between lake trout and brook trout, and they seem to kind of adopt the personality of each one of their parents whenever they choose. The ones I was catching in shallow there were acting like brook trout, and they looked a little bit more like brook trout. This one is for sure acting like a laker, and it looks just like a laker. Wow. That looks exactly like a laker, actually. He got all... Oh. Come on, buddy. It's pretty warm out here, so I'm trying to keep all of these in the water the best we can, get them back down nice and quick, but look how pretty that is. Lots of laker genes in that one, not a lot of brook trout going on, but he's ready to go back. Look at that.
And now it's Pete's turn for some backcountry Beauchene action. Anybody who knows Pete won't be surprised by the lake he chose. Beauchene may not have a pond full of largies, but the call of a remote lake full of big, angry Quebec smallies is tough for a bass nut like Pete to ignore.
He might just ate it down though. Yeah, that's a good one, I think. Yeah. There we go. Oh my God, this is a big smallie. For a back lake, are you kidding me? This is an awesome smallie. Look at the size of this thing. Oh my God. Okay, and I'll tell you what's going on here. What's happening is this is the heat of the summer, right? This is the absolute heat of the summer. And come on, don't get off now. There we go. That's a great smallmouth bass, folks. Especially for a back lake. Douglas Lake, number 22. Look at that baby. Not huge, but he is a great start to the day. Nice. I thought he was bigger than that even, to be honest with you, but I'll take him, and I'll take a bunch of his buddies too on a day like today. I want to get him on top water. I want to get him on jerk baits. I got the big glide bait, like I said before. I want to get them all on that, but I'll do whatever it takes. That was funny. It looked like a pike to me when it came up at first, which means it might be a big fish. Ooh, maybe a laker. There's lake trout in this lake, and there's pike in this lake. It's a laker. It's a nice laker. Yep, beautiful lake trout. Beautiful lake trout. This is a pretty good one here. This is a pretty good one right here. I gotta get my net ready. Easy, buddy. My buddy Dean would be liking this one right now on his flies. Whoa. See, I got this light stuff. These things are they're so windy and twirly in a net that it's gonna be tough to get them in. But we got them. And what they do is they twist, and they're like alligators. You see them in the documentaries, these gator rolls and stuff like that. I'm gonna see if I can get this out in the net and keep them in there for a bit. Please hold. Bear with me. He's gonna spin. There he goes. One thing about lakers that you might not realize is they got teeth, man. They've got a lot of teeth. Easy, buddy. How's that for a bonus fish? When I'm out here looking for smallmouth bass. I'm thinking I'm throwing to a suspended smallie, or a bottom lock smallie. He's gonna want to flip and flop. I'm gonna put him back quick because this water is, he's cool on his body, but he's good to go. Ooh. Ooh. Smallie, coming up. Ooh, that's the one. Oh. Stay down, clown. Hey, look at, oh, baby. I love you. If you stay on, I love you. Okay. I don't want to fight him too hard either on this. The downside is like a 6-pound hybrid on here, and the warm water, but I caught him in the air. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Just what I have been looking for around here. I knew there was some bigger fish here. That's a nice smallmouth right there. Came up just perfect. This is a perfect little. If you come to Bochain, you got to hit Lake 22. Because I'm telling you what, these fish the way they're supposed to be. The shallow ones are in there doing their thing. This guy was out deep in 30+ feet of water, but up high, did his thing. When I swam the jig over to him, came right up and grabbed it. That's awesome. Great fish. What a fishery. Love it. Okay, big lake it is now for walleye.
With the back lake itch effectively scratched, Pete and Dean are hitting the big water, Lac Beauchene. It's not only home to the main lodge and all of its cabins and chalets, but it's also a true world-class fishery. Those who are less adventurous or who like the comfort of their own boat can cast topwaters for smallies, jig for lakers, and troll for trophy-sized walleye, all within view of the dock where they had their morning coffee.
It's a weird feeling, so I don't know. If I get that pike I was looking for, that would be great, wouldn't it?
You'd call it.
That'd be hilarious. Oh, it's a smallie. It's a big smallie.
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me.
Got everything on these.
Right now we're in 97 feet of water. We're just dropping into a little dip. 100 foot of water, smallmouth bass.
Wow.
That's crazy. Wow. We're the variety kings. Oh yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Still jumping, eh?
He's just got the one hook.
Look at his net. Look at the net we got.
I got him.
A giant net for a little
That's a
smallmouth.
football, though, eh?
Is he a good one? Oh, did he come off?
He's
or
just
no?
wide.
Oh my God! Look,
Look
how
how-
fat that fish is.
Oh,
Ew.
the bait's
Oh, the
out.
bait's out.
Look at the stomach on him. That's a football. That's like the
Look at how
definition of a
fat-
football.
That,
Oh my God.
dude,
That is
that is
insane.
crazy. Look at that little guy. You want to talk about a fish that's been feeding out in 100 feet of water? Oh my God!
How
Because
did
he
he
was
even
not.
eat?
If he's not 100 feet down, look at the markings on this side. This is a cool looking fish. Look at that. That is awesome. Yeah, how does he even eat? And that giant bait. That's why he's so fat. He's eating all this big stuff.
Wow, eh?
Ollie.
Wow.
Well, you got everything here in Bochain, in the main lake too. See you, buddy. We got to get a pike now, Dino.
Yeah,
we have
we
to get
got
a
it.
pike trolling. So, oh, that's so cool.
In 1924, the main lodge was built for what used to be the owner of the Four Roses Distillery, did bourbon back in the days in Kentucky. I think it's still running today. He wanted a private fishing camp for himself and his family. And in the mid-'80s, the lease was purchased by a lawyer from Brantford who had a vision of building a world-class fishing lodge that's concentrating on conservation. Hence our fishing rules, which are always catch and release, a little bit modified.
This walleye hotspot is unique in that it's in water that's 100 feet deep. Yes, you heard me right. The waypoint on your screen will get you right there. This spot is a prime example of game fish following the food source. Find the food, you'll find the fish. A traditional fish finder combined with a good GPS map will make a big difference in situations like this one. Pete and Dean trolled a 5 1/4-inch crystal minnow deep diver walleye crankbait, with the best color being purple Wonder Bread. For more hotspots like this one, check out fishingcanada.com.
Got him. That feels heavy.
It looks heavy, buddy.
Yeah, kind of set itself. He's kind of swimming towards me right now, though.
I think this is a big one.
Yeah, it's
I got a
good.
feeling this is a good one.
100 feet of water again, eh?
Yeah, 100 foot, bud.
Seems to be the
As soon as I did
deal.
that turn.
Yeah,
That's weird. It is a Laker.
yeah.
Bring him over to me, or I'll bring in the net. Now just drop him back a bit. Got him.
Nice.
I'll leave him
Sweet.
right in the water beside
Yeah.
you. Good job, buddy.
So only like 20 feet below the surface, eh, for a Laker?
That's insane.
These Lakers have been so weird lately.
Yeah, these Lakers are.
That's a dark lake trout. Everything gets caught in those nets. How dark he is too,
That's
eh?
an awesome
That's a cool
looking
looking
fish.
lake trout.
Natural fish.
Yeah, he's got the
the
adipose
adipose.
at the back there.
Yep.
They cut that if they stock them, so he's
Look at
natural.
this dorsal fin, you know? Look
Yeah,
at that.
all beat
hacked
up.
Pike or
Pretty
something.
Laker. I'll get him back. It's pretty warm out here.
Yeah.
But he's up high in this warm water. Right back down.
Ooh, nice. He just
Yeah.
plummeted.
Yeah, that's what we got that lake trout on. That's a walleye pattern. That's one of Pete's favorites. That's acid purge, right?
Acid purge, buddy.
Yeah, the
Yep.
crystal minnow.
Crystal minnow deep diver walleye.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest size they have.
Yeah, so we're getting down about 20 feet, and we're confirming that on live scope. And that one we actually saw come in. So it makes trolling a little bit more exciting.
Okay, Dino.
You got one?
Something going on here.
Okay, I'm gonna bring in.
I'm gonna anchor lock the boat. Yeah, bring it in
Yeah,
and we'll anchor it.
Get out of your way. Hopefully, he gives me a second.
This one feels like you could use a minnow dip net right now, but I'm hoping I'm so wrong. It is a
Oh,
walleye.
it's a decent one. What?
It's a nice one.
Yeah, nice fish. Nice.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a good walleye. Man, he was deceiving, eh?
It was really deceiving.
Wow.
That fish did everything that he had to.
He turned into a smallie, turned into a minnow.
Yeah, we're gonna get the minnow net on him. Okay.
They're pretty, though.
Oh man, God, these are great
So
looking walleye.
golden.
Easy, buddy.
That's why they're called the doré.
The doré, en français, monsieur. Absolutely. Great fish. Wow. And the lake apparently is just absolutely loaded with them. Got a little ripped cheek. That side's still good. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, Dean, I'm gonna have to do something weird here.
Yeah, we got the wind ripping, too.
I know, so I'm gonna let you fight him with the wind for now. I'm gonna reel this guy in as you're doing that.
Okay. It's a nice one. Wow, eh? He smoked it.
Purple.
Yeah.
The
it is.
old purple Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the boat a little bit. I'm gonna stop it right now for a bit.
Okay.
Let it drift.
Now he sees the boat.
Hey?
He sees the boat now.
Oh, yeah. This should be a good one.
Yeah, he's staying right down. Not gonna say anything, but
That's not very big.
no, it's not huge. Oh, nice splash though.
Good scoop.
Yeah, nice scoop. That's
Nice.
That's not bad.
Man, that guy pulled like
yeah,
a...
crazy, eh?
What the heck is this? A steroid walleye. Nice walleye. That's a good one. Man, I thought you had a 10-pounder
They hit
on
like
you.
a truck. Like I thought for sure we had a 30-incher. I mean, it's a nice one.
Oh, we're calling fish wrong species.
I know.
We're calling this
You can't get it
giants. It's a nice fish.
That is a nice fish.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. He
Oh,
smoked it, absolutely smoked
Did
it.
he ever crush that
There are a
thing?
lot. That's actually the shallowest we've had him today, eh?
Yep.
Most of these have been in over 100 feet.
Yeah, that was over 50, so.
Beauty dog at
Cool.
the back.
Good stuff, do you know? He should release okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes they take a while to get their
Yeah,
bearings
right down,
too.
right back down.
The old purple wonder bread, she's killing it.
Oh my God.
I'm
it's
loving
hot.
it. That's
Hot.
awesome. Nice job.
Getting There. Brought to you by the Outdoor Journal Radio Podcast Network.
To get to one of the most diverse fisheries we've ever featured, Pete and Dean first drove north on Highway 12. They then turned north on Highway 11 and stayed on 11 to North Bay. They next took Highway 63 east to the province of Quebec. From there, they turned right on 101 in the town of Temiskaming, Quebec, and finally took a right onto Chemin du Cimetière, or for our Anglophone friends, Cemetery Road, which took the boys to La Réserve Beauchene, aka Beauchene Wilderness Lodge. It took the boys about 5 hours to get there from the GTA, all the while towing our 20-foot Princecraft. With 40 lakes to choose from, amazing accommodations, and a staff that makes you feel like a friend rather than a customer, Beauchene Wilderness Lodge has set the bar high for those in search of a great fishing adventure.
The Fishin' Canada Show, brought to you in part by Yozuri Fishing Lures, fish the best. Mercury Outboards, go boldly. And Outdoor Canada, Canada's only national fishing and hunting magazine.
Closed captioning for this episode is brought to you by fishingcanada.com, the gateway to your next fishing adventure.
Come along to our cabin in the wild, 'cause we're in for some good fishing in Canada.